Good evening! Hello! Hello! Hi there, some dude. Hey there, Siggy. Hopefully some more people are going to turn up in a little bit, because we're starting slightly early, because I thought I'd get this out the way. It's me! Duckman. Man who went on trip and came back tired, and is now here, right now, making sure that my audio is set so that you can hear me over this brand new, literally released like 2 or 3 days ago mashup that we're just gunning it, and it's so damn good. I was like, I'm just gonna run it with this. This is the tune that we're running today on. Is Internet Culture 3. Because we have been away doing internet culture things, and the longer I sit here, the more my sunglasses steam up and the blinder I get. I am so goddamn blind right now. I can't see a thing. These things are steaming up so much right through here. I refuse to take them off. Oh, it's good to be back. It is good to be back. I've missed this, and I was going to go live sooner, but I thought I'd give myself, 2 days to sort of recuperate, rebuild myself, make some small changes to the stream that you might have seen in the starting soon screen. It's Pride Month. It is Pride Month. Let's go. Shout out to the gays. Big up the gays. Big up the queers, the trans, anything in between. The bis. Even those that aren't into anything. Who, would rather just hang out and play video games. Those sorts of people. Or the ones that like to sit down and read and not do a lot. Those people. Big up to those people this month. No? Yeah, we're here, back. And boy, do I have a couple stories to tell. I'm just making sure that everything that's on my screen is safe for me to go through and show, because I haven't planned enough. Like, there's only so much I can plan when I do this recap, this roundup, this, thing. And there's so many little things that you might notice as I start talking and do this, that will then eventually be brought to notice. So, let's, let me just get my Google Photos ready and into an album so that I can go through them, because they're the ones that I'm the most scared of. Devil Criminal is live. Devil Criminal is live. Damn! Right, I'm going to quickly just jump back to the starting soon screen, because we have a new asset on the stream. A brilliant new asset that I've had created, and I'm going to live update it because I'm able to do that now. If I go into my OBS resources, do not delete, and I go to my splash text page, and I go to, I think it's Splash Tickler 2, and I edit this. Where is it? Let's put a gap. Let's take this Happy Pride one, copy this, put this here, and we are certified devil criminal. We posted videos in Discord and pics for your recap. I did see Ghost. I did respond to. I'm still getting into it. Right, let me just go back here real quick so you can see we have some new things we've added to the stream. So we have, let's just go to starting screen out. Splash. Is it Splash 2? It is Splash 2. Let's reload the cache. So now we have a new, we had just now affiliated, which was under the starting soon. That now, it's now adaptable. I can change that whenever I like. This is now a new element I've added to the stream. I can change any quote, any text, anything in there whenever I like. It's super easy for me to go through and add that. That was one of the things I was working on last night. We also have, you might see across the stream right now. Oh, look, Certified Devil Criminal, right there. I can't point it out to you. It is just right in front of you. We now have this giant banner going across the stream for Pride, with a bunch of motivational messages and supportive messages, some facts about me when it comes to Pride, and, I believe the heart, every time it comes along, I'm not sure if it's the same colour every time. It's different every time, because it's Pride related. That took some work. I spent about an hour and a half last night working with a certain robot agent to get this created and tweaked to how I would like it. And bam, it's done it. It's smashed it out the park. We've got the font, everything. And it's taking up like 0 resources on my machine. That's the key thing, is that I want to add things to the stream, but I don't want it taking up resources. You might notice we've adjusted the camera angle a bit. We're now slightly bigger. Still square, but slightly bigger. We now also, this, where is it? This is going to be replaced with a custom one that I'm making that will dynamically update a lot quicker than the Twitch one does. I like this, but I feel like I can do this better. So I'm going to do this better somehow. I'm still figuring it out. Because the latest subscriber thing up there, I feel like I need to adjust my layout a little bit. So I'm working on a way to do that using local tools more. So that's one of the key things that we're doing. Let me just get into my Google Photos, because I got to Google Drive and then completely stopped when I got to Photos. Let me just go a new album. Albums. I need to make a new album, so create an album, and this is going to be TC 2026. Add photos, and I'm just going to blanket select bam, and if I hold down shift and I go all the way down here and I go to not there, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Not there. I'll just do all them, but I'll skip some of them. Done. This album should now populate. Yeah, it's did it correctly. So there are going to be clips that I'm going to skip. There's a lot of clips in here that I'm skipping, because there will be eventually a vlog to come from everything that's happening today. I'm just going to have a quick drink, because I still have these. And it's going to be a long day for me, because we're going to do this stream. And we've got, obviously, the Twitchcon recap. We've got to pick the next game we're going to play on stream. I haven't planned what we're going to play next. There is also the PlayStation State of Play. Ghost, if you're around tonight at 10 PM, do you want to sit in voice and watch the State of Play before I have to go and do something else? If you're around, Kip 2, if Kip's live, if Kip goes live, watch the State of Play later. Anyway, so I don't know how I'm going to show this in a way that I want to show this without. I'll just switch back and forth. We'll use main display setup. Main display is set up. That's perfect. That's fine. So I'm going to close this one real quick. I just want to check something, so I'm just going to go back to here and go studio mode on main display and make sure that I'm only capturing stuff in Discord that isn't yeah, my idea was to do a recap and then yeah, watch the State of Play. Right. That's so basically I think we're all going to stream tonight. Shall we just get in a voice chat and just go through TwitchCon together? Does everyone just want to send me stuff and I'll just try and compile it in here for things to show, or like being that I got here first? And I'll just stream Discord for people that want to show stuff off. Even though we won't be able to play most of it, yeah. But I have like things I want to go through for like I'm wearing something that I haven't explained yet. 2 things that I haven't explained yet. 3 things I haven't explained yet. But for now, right, if I know, I'm going to keep it compact. I'll get through this quick, because then we can sit and watch Ghost. We'll be live in like an hour or so. That's perfect, because I can just sit and watch your recap as part of my stream. We can pick my game, and then we can do your recap, and then if you want to watch the State of Play later, I'm just going to start watching everyone's recaps to go through it. Do yours. We'll do. We'll do. We'll do. Right. Do mine first, of course. Right, let's go through and go to main display. Make sure this is capturing everything. If I go... this is just going to show... Is there a way I can get this to open... Oh, I can do open a browser. Perfect. Right. Let me just get through some of these real quick. That... pause that. Open a browser. And then let me... Open a browser. And let me... Open a browser. And let me open a browser, and let me That's the first video. Cool. Cool. So I've got everything there, so I don't have to worry about Discord. And I have to worry about this. But let's just go main display. Let's go transition. We still have music. We still have me. And now we have the screen too. And if we turn Firefox audio on, we should also have sound from here. We'll turn this down a tiny bit more. We're just going to let the music play. The music's just going to do whatever it wants to do today as it plays through. So, for those of you that don't know, oh my god, it's already beginning. I can't talk. I'm that excited. I'm amped up. I went away from Wednesday to Sunday to the Netherlands with the sole goal of going to Twitchcon 2026 with some good friends. So we went with Ghostly TV, who's in chat now. We went with Stargazer AD. And we went with Kipperman. KOPP3IMAN. So that's who we went with the goal of vlogging everything. So I have some little clips I'm not going to show too much info on, but like this is where my vlog content started. So let me get out of studio mode because studio mode I don't really like. So there's me just having a little yap. There's a whole like, hey look, here's my suitcase as I'm walking because I obviously would go to Birmingham Airport. You know, because that's where I would fly from. It would be Birmingham Airport, where people just let their kids run free. It's crazy. Birmingham Airport, like, I think this is me just talking about getting food and me commenting on the food because I got Popeye's chicken burgers. Birmingham Airport. I don't know what it was about Wednesday morning at Birmingham Airport, but people just really like to talk to me, it seems. So I sit down. I'm going to move my camera down, I think, because everything on this scene is, like, not done correctly. Logi webcam. You, come down here. Sit over here a little bit. Bam. Done. Yeah, it's fine. The album's fine. I had a guy try and tell me about his AI startup thing that he was doing. And my solution to this problem was to lie and say I work on a farm and know nothing about AI. Obviously, I'm a tech man, tech guy, work in IT, know about AI. One thing I don't want is somebody at the airport talking to me about AI. At the same time as that, we had a lady who had missed her flight due to issues in Chipotle because there was issues that were causing delays to flights. So, like, I can't do anything about that. You could just got to try and rebook your flight. But, you know, thanks for making it my problem by telling me. At the same time as that, we had a lady who was rushing to the airport, who was out of breath. She was an older lady who needed help because she was going to Italy because her partner had passed away whilst over there, and she needed to go and be with the family and sort that out. So it was really a heavy-hitting morning of, I have my headphones in and I have to take them out because people keep talking to me about this. Which, you know, not the end of the world, but not exactly what I expect for my airport experience, where I like to just go through security, like check my bag in, go through security. Veteran of this airport now. I've been there so many times, I can just blitz through it. We're going to open up this. We did have a little traveller go with us on this holiday, so we did take a monkey with us. There are some monkey photos. We don't have to worry about there being a lack of monkey photos. One of the first clips that we're going to show from my trip. Oh, loud. Trains, loud. Big trains. So, this was after I landed and was making my way over to our Airbnb. My flight, also cursed by the blessing of a child. Oh my god! We're going to die! It's going to crash! The plane's going to crash and we're going to die! We didn't. The kid was not a prophet. We kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt, you know, err on the side of we could die in a plane crash at any point in our lives. Who knows? It's happened before. But, you know, didn't die this time. Did not die this time. He was wrong. He wasn't a prophet. He also grabbed my knee and then was really, like, turned to his mom and goes, Daddy's not behind us! And his mom's like, turned to me and she's like, I'm so sorry. It's his first flight. She said, no, he sat in the aisle above. I was like, yeah. It just, you know, I understand people freak out about flights. I'm quite chill on flights. I've got no worries about flights. So it's not a concern for me. But man, he was like, He was amped. He was on one. I had people behind me who were then worried because the kid was freaking out. I had the dad stepping over to like talk to this kid in front of us, and it's set to 2 rows on these flights, so you know, wasn't very big plane, but he had to like keep getting up even when the seatbelts were done to try and keep his kid under control. So I land in Schiphol. I am made to do the new face scan and fingerprint scan. Not a problem. Oh, I did realise whilst I was in the airport, I left my wallet. I left my wallet on my desk. So I did the entire trip with no wallet. So no backup ID, no debit card, no credit card, no very, very important and critical, very, very important card that, God forbid, not having this was like detrimental, you know? I left my sex card behind. Without this, no sex was had the entire holiday. It's tragic, you know? But what are you gonna do? Anyway, landed in Schiphol, was sat waiting in baggage, and this guy walks past me and sits down next to these guys, and he starts talking to them, and I'm like, okay, I'm intrigued, because I'm waiting for my bag, and the guy's like, oh, I see your phone case. Here, have some stickers. It's furries. Furries are out here exchanging stickers, they're integrating, they're mingling with each other, they're sharing their stickers together. I can't get to an airport without finding the furries. I have a furry detector, and it just goes, boop, boop, finds them. I was like, I know this is going to happen in the moment. He came over the stickers. I was like, it's over. It's over. Is this way all downhill? And I see the blue suit or the tail? No, nothing like that. Just stickers. Fine. So, we stopped outside of Leiden. So, to get to Leiden, we had to take the train. Well, I had to take the train because I flew on my own. Everybody else at this point was already here. I think I have one of the clips, but I think it's like out of order. It definitely is out of order, so I'm gonna have to see if I can move it up or I'll hunt for it. Yeah, one of the clips is definitely... Actually, no, it's not too far into this order. It's fine. So, big train, travel across the country, trying to figure out how the hell to get to where our Airbnb was, because it was actually in Nordwijk. I think it's pronounced on Nordwijk. Noordwijck, which is a coastal town in between or just outside of Leiden, closer to Schiphol than it is to The Hague. So we stopped in this little coastal town Airbnb, where we were made aware of something that I will be showing on stream that I think is really, really cool. So I'll be showing that later on. And I had to figure out how to get over there. But one of the things that happened was I left the train station on the wrong side. So I got to see the bike collection that everywhere in the Netherlands seems to have. This one was really interesting. There was just lots of bikes. This video is the wrong way around. I was just like walking. I had to take the long way around to a bus stop that's outside Leiden Station. So this video is the wrong way around. I don't know if I can rotate it in here. Loop video. Can I edit the video? I don't think I can. I'll sort that later on for myself. Oh, hey, look, I did correct it. It has uploaded the secondary version that is the correct way around. Thanks, Google. So yeah, just looking at some cool buildings just outside Leiden Station. I had to get the bus. Was messaging my friend the entire time to get information about how to get to Leiden, where we're staying, trying to make sure I meet up with the gang, getting off at the wrong bus stop, because I just am incapable of getting off at the right bus stop and understanding where I am to meet up with everybody. This is me taking a photo of me messaging my friend going, do your buses have a place for you to put your suitcase? And she goes, no. I get on the bus, I'm stood near the door, and I see this big spot here in this empty chair, and I was like, okay, I'm now committed to standing near the door until there's a free seat. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not committing to putting my suitcase there. I will socially... I baited myself out with social anxiety, and I lost. I lost the game, and, you know... I don't know why... Oh, this was me trying to figure out if this means check in or out. It's in, out, check in. I think it's the way it says it. And it's just me trying to figure out, like, because the Netherlands uses a system where you can use your card to tap in and out of transport, and it automatically calculates where you're going, so you don't have to buy a ticket if you don't want to. Which is really, really cool. Makes traveling a lot easier because you just check in, check out. You don't have to buy a ticket. You just look at times, look at locations, look at bus numbers or whatever else, and then you're done. So this is me trying to find. I got off at, I don't know how to even pronounce this station or this stop, but apparently there was like 2 or 3 of this stop that had the same name, and I got off the one that was far away from all of my friends who had gotten here. So I was on my own, and I was just stood there waiting. They're like, where are you guys? Because they said they'd come along and meet me because they got there earlier. And they were like, we're at the stop. And I took a photo of this stop, and they're like, I think we're down the road from you. And I'd shared my location with one of them. So we just had to meet up. This is a clip. So, Worte und Piln. Klein? Close enough. Let's crank the audio on this real quick. Let's turn this up a little bit. This is a clip that Ghost has sent me of Stargazer. I don't know. Should I be using names? I'm going to refrain from using names and just using online names because I don't know. You know, I always call Ghost, but sometimes I bounce back and forth. Same for Kip. But Stargazer is an unusual one because I don't call Stargazer ever. They had a better name, but I'm going to stick to using that name. So I'm going to pause this real quick so you can hear this very important piece of information. A woman has gotten in between me and my man, and I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it! I've been betrayed by the opposite gender. Love destroyed. I'm distraught. I'm a broken man, chat room. I lost the love of my life to a woman. No, but yeah, it's been a joke for the longest time that I'm gonna kiss Ghost at TwitchCon, and not allowed near him now. It's actually like a 500-meter restraining order that came through. That you know. But that'll never keep us apart. That'll never keep us apart. No. Anyway. I'm just leaving that there. That's the starting point. So, the first night, I meet up with everyone. We go back to the Airbnb. The Airbnb is really nice. I have a tour of the Airbnb from right at the end of this, so we're just going to blitz through right to the end and go here. So this is the quick tour I did of the Airbnb that I haven't shown my dad yet. I haven't even shown my parents. I usually take photos and call them and all sorts to show them the Airbnb. So this is the Airbnb. This is my room. And then upstairs was Kip's room. Next door to my room was Ghosts and Stargazer's room. This is our nice bathroom. We had a really nice bathroom. This was like a 5 bathroom. These stairs, by the way, lethal. So Ghost has educated me that the stairs in the Netherlands, the houses were taxed on the size of the house. So the way to decrease the tax was to shrink the houses by shrinking the size of the stairs. So all the stairs are super narrow. So my friend's house is like this. So this is like dangerous and scary level, like narrow stairs. But we had a nice little entryway with a second bathroom on the way in. We had a nice little living room. This is where we spent a lot of our time watching Third's Subathon. So, if you know Third Dinner, is he live right now? Is he gone live yet? Am I interrupting him doing his thing, or is he not live today? Let's just quickly roll down and make sure he's not live yet. We're going to pop into Lux's chat later. He's not live yet? Fine. Cool. We'll come back to him later. Also, Lux, back from TwitchCon, celebrating 6 years on Twitch. Met them in person. It was very, very cool. Very, very cool to meet them. I'm going to pop into their chat later and say that it was nice to meet them. Yeah, we sat and watched a lot of Third Subathon here. And we did a couple streams from here too, where we were just hanging out. So any of the streams you saw were at TwitchCon streams, where we had a nice little bathroom. Not bathroom, kitchen. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind already. There's so much that I want to talk about. First night, we go to the shop, we do some shopping, we pick some bits up. The lady at the counter doesn't want to speak to us at all because we're English, and she was chatting with other customers, but not us. And was not willing to chat with us. And then I cooked dinner for us. It wasn't an amazing dinner. I keep calling it a poor man's dinner. This was option 2, by the way, because number 1 got cancelled. Yeah, that's a fact that I completely forgot to mention. This was our second option because our original Airbnb in The Hague was cancelled. So we had a backup one, or we found a backup one that we had to switch to. This was option 2. And option 2 absolutely slapped. This place was so nice. It was really, really nice. So I got in and I got the last bedroom, which was 2 double beds. I had to put them together. 2 double beds, 2 single beds that I put together to make a double bed that I'd split apart. First night, I cooked dinner. I cooked us chicken and chips because it was simple. We used some of the spices from the place. I made a nice little mix. I made what I call a poor man dinner, which is like literally just a piece of meat and some chips. And that's what we ate as our first meal. I did some bonus chips afterwards. And then we had some drinks. This is when we did the secret, because we didn't tell him until partway into his stream, the third dinner watching stream. We did a third dinner watch stream. So if I go through to his channel my channel right now, and I go through to, hey me, shush, shut up, we don't care about that guy. That guy, cringe guy there. Here it is. Third dinner, some of them watching stream. So we set up, and this is us just watching his stream. So I'm just going to jump it through. There we go. This is just us hanging out. You know, I bought some MSG to put in food, and we drank some ciders, and we literally just hung out. That was the entire stream. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. As you can see, somebody's just gone live. This is somebody we met in Twitchcon in the top right corner, so we're just going to ignore that for now. We're going to go back to over here. So we hung out, watched his stream, streamed ourselves, watching his stream. It was a very good time. We just yapped, made some jokes, and we went to bed because the next day was a very, 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 very long day where we went on adventures. Me! I'm in the vlog this time, briefly. We're upside down because my phone's just like... Not gonna go through all the vlog content. She's at home. Your mom's at home. We went to Amsterdam. So we... I fixed it there. Here is the gang getting ready to go to Amsterdam. So Stargazer's never been to Amsterdam. We all have been to Amsterdam. I've been to Amsterdam quite a few times. So we went to Amsterdam. And we went to, let's see, I've got some pictures of us, just us hanging out, you know, just some cute little selfies. I need to post these in the group chat because, you know, I just haven't got around to it yet. Just going through these photos and actually just like dumping them. Literally just, hey, come on, video. Come on, please. Oh man, am I gonna get screwed over by Google's notorious anti? Oh, not Barcelona. We went to Amsterdam. But the first place we went to, skipping past that, and skipping past this, is we went to Body Worlds. So, me, very much into the human body and understanding body positivity and how the body works. Stargazer, a scientist, a woman in STEM herself. Me, not a woman in STEM. Stolen Valor over here. And the lads who just came along for the fun of it. We went through Body Worlds, which is about the human body. It's bodies of people, or in this case, all the blood vessels of a duck, on display for you to go and have a look at and learn about. And it tells you loads of factual information. It shows you like what cancer cells look like in dissected like breasts, and like how the testicles look without balls, that sort of stuff. It was a lot of fun. This was really cool. I love going to Body Worlds. I'm just gonna wait for this video to load. Come on, Google. So yeah, lots of Body World stuff. I'm just gonna skip through a lot of the Body World stuff. I took some photos of us whilst we were there, just at the end of it, because Body World was really, really cool. You know. Oh wait, is my TTS gonna work? My TTS gonna work? Am I gonna have to redo this? Because I think I broke my TTS yesterday, Ruffles. So I'm gonna redo this. Let me find this message. I'm gonna take this real quick because you guys could just see everything from this, and I need to go to 11 labs. I need to log in real quick. I don't care if you guys see the details on this. It should auto log me in. Let's see if we can find a voice to play this from ours. So we've got we want let's pick somebody. No, we want British language. It's only got English, but I want British accent. British. There we go. Let's pick a person for you, Ruffles. Let's pick Cornelius. Right. Let's how do I do this? There's a way I can do this where I can like add this here, and then I can go to. We're just sidelining ourselves completely for this bit. So oh no, we didn't want Owen. We wanted the other one. We wanted that one. We can we don't want that one. Well, it should show up under my voices now, so I'll be able to go to Cornelius. I should be able to select this and go more actions. I want to go to, how do I do this? Video, speech to text, text to speech. We select, where is he? Here, this guy. We put our text in here, and we go generate speech. That was worth the detour. Thanks, Ruffles. That was really good. I've lost my mouse completely. Come back, mouse. There we go. Cool. So, yeah, we went to Body World. Body World was a lot of fun. You guys now see how my text-to-speech engine works behind the scenes. We're doing these voices. Cornelius is now a voice that will be added into the text-to-speech role. I don't know why it didn't play through on this one, but I assume it's just picked a voice. Or it's waiting for me to go through, because I think it had an update. Yeah, it tried Cowboy Bob Multilingual. That now appears to be broken, so I need to fix that at some point. I'll get around to that. So yeah, Body World, very cool, very interesting. You know, there was this Josh plus Kate, and then a little message next to it. We broke up 2 weeks later. Oh, oh, how tragic! How tragic. Anyway, let's play some music again. So yeah, but Body World's it's a lot of fun. We got a clip here of Abby getting like Abby Stargazer AD, getting a assessment of their body at Body Worlds that they then have and have, I assume, have taken to work with them, which is quite cool. So, back at filming. From Body Worlds, we then went to, like, second time. Let's just pause on, there we go. I'm trying to find a good spot to pause this. Yeah, we went to a noodle bar, and they were lovely. They were lovely the last time we went. So I don't know if you guys remember last year when we went and I showed this off. This year we went back and basically had a lot of the same food all over again, and it was really nice. And they had this sign that you can just see like behind Kip here, where this man stood, where you can put your sticker for like where you're from and how you found out about the place and like how many times you've been. The UK is not in the European Union, but isn't America, so we had to put a sticker in like this weird spot in between, outside of the EU and in the EU, because we're in that weird spot. We got to put that we'd been before, because we gamed last year, and that we found it by walking down the street. That's how we found it last year. I think somebody Googled it, and that was how we found this place. I recreated one of the clips from last year. This is from the other side of the street to what we were doing. As you can see, Stargazers there taking a photo for some people that wanted a photo taking on this street that we went on, because we were walking through Amsterdam. At this point, we literally just walked around. We did some daytime shopping. This is where I picked up the first piece of things that I bought whilst away. A Cowboy Bebop shirt. Yay! We went to HMV. We went to a HMV in the Netherlands. Any cafes? No, not. We didn't go to any of those style cafes. We're not big cafe people like that. So I had a goal that I also wanted to go shopping because I got another shirt. It's currently in the washing pile because it's covered in chocolate ice cream from yesterday. But I got a brand new Keith Haring shirt from Uniqlo. And I also picked up my brand new Vans Amsterdam shirt. My goal is to collect as many of these Vans location shirts. So now I have Vans Amsterdam. I have 2 of the Vans Amsterdam old ones. I've got the new one. I now know there's a Vans Edinburgh shirt. So I've got to go to Scotland. Do you know how annoying it is to know that I've got to go to Scotland to pick up a t-shirt? So we're going to Scotland to pick up a t-shirt. So yeah, we went to the walk. At that point, there was a thing with Vans. Yeah, one of the like original Vans stores is in Amsterdam. So they have their own shirts, and there's like a bunch of different locations have their iconic locations have their own shirts that you can pick up. So I want to try and collect as many as I can. What else do we do? This was the day where my friend Ashley, he didn't fly in the same day that we did. He took the Eurostar in, and he was staying in The Hague. So he took a train over. Jesus Christ, let me have a drink. So he took a train over from The Hague to join us in Amsterdam. So in this time, while we were waiting for him after doing some shopping, Ghost and Stargazer went off on a little boat together, and me and Kip sat down at a bar and had some drinks and watched a guy try and fight the bar owner. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm really like dying right now. This is from like inside HMV. I send this to Process every time I go anywhere and find Sonic the Hedgehog figures. So I send this to Process My World. Who won the fight? The bartenders managed to defuse the situation and they let the guy go to the toilet, but he was literally standing there going, Mow! 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 Oh, Jesus Christ. And it was crazy. It was crazy, him just going, Mow! Mow! And he was like ready to fight this guy because he wouldn't let him go to the toilet because he wasn't a customer. But the owner came along and was just like, let's defuse this. Let's just let him go. So yeah, so we went to a bunch of nerd stores. We found a bunch of this cool like Elden Ring stuff. So we got like Dark Souls and Elden Ring, like these glasses. We saw these. These are really cool, like You Died mugs. Really cool nerd store. Now guess what I did? Hi, Dark Fighter. What did you do? The hell did you do? You'll never guess what I did. Tell me about it. I seized the mattress of my little brother. Nice. That looks like Peter Dinklage. That's Draco Malfoy squashed. And the Harry Potter team squashed. Because really, really funny to just squash all of them. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I just like every clip just starts with the sitting and looking at like Ghost's face and most of the time. We went to the Lego store. We did go to the Lego store. This is where I'm going to bring open my first little sneak peek at things I collected in the Netherlands. Where is it? So, I told you guys I left my wallet at home. And that includes leaving my Lego passport at home. But I did collect some Lego stamps this year. So we have Lego stamps that I've collected from the different Lego stores we've been to this year. So that is the first piece of merch that we're going to go through and yeah. Me and Kip recorded some little bits here. Oh god, I actually have a photo of the stamps I got in Amsterdam. So, you know. I also bought a little Lego minifigure that didn't come home with me. It is now living in the Airbnb, hidden in a plant. So nobody tell the Airbnb owner that my little Lego figure is living in their plants now. I found this Ferrari Lewis Hamilton Lego helmet. Sent it to my friend. She already has it. She already owns it. We literally. Damn, I really hate that Google ruined that joke for me then. Damn it, it's such a good joke. The typical unusual joke of, you know, like people who like racing are racist. So, yeah, we went into the F1 store. We just went shopping. This is just doing some like casual shopping. This is what a video I sent to my sister. I'm just ignoring that. This is a photo my dad sent me whilst I was away. So my dad was dog sitting, and the duck and the dog got on really well. So this is just a little side thing. That other photo needs to go. So we met up with my friend Ash. We did a little walk around. We went to the red light district because Stargazer had never been to the red light district and Ash had never been to the red light district. So we went for a walk through red light, and it was severely underwhelming. I didn't see a single titty, but I did see boobs covered in pasties. So, like, you know, it's a seedy place. Could have gone and seen a peep show this year, but a lot of people weren't feeling it. So we just sort of blitzed through it. So. It's to walk into the goods? Yeah, I know. I'm not actually going to walk into anywhere. I'm just going to say that that's content for later on. So we went around, we met up with Ash, we got some stroopwafel for Stargazer who, you know, because it was nice food. We then made our way back to our Airbnb because our Airbnb host had made us aware of this thing called bioluminescence, which is where a plankton in the ocean lights up the ocean. So we've got a couple photos of the beach that we went to, but I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to crank it all the way up to 4K. I'm going to maximize it on screen. This is the coolest thing that happened this entire holiday. It might not look like anything, but trust me, this was the highlight of the trip for me. This was the thing that, like, I cannot get over. This was so cool. I'm so glad that that it was told and we got to go and do this. So this is the Thursday. Down to the jellyfish on Stardew. To some extent, yes, Ghost did stand on a jellyfish. As you might see in the ocean, you'll see the blue. Look for the blue. This is so goddamn cool. It's so cool, the waves lighting up when the waves crash through. I've been showing everybody at work this. Hey, Emma, you're late. We're already going through Twitchcon stuff. At that point, it's over. But that was the highlight of the trip for me right there. And I know this is a trip about me going to TwitchCon, but that was the coolest thing to see. It was so cool. Because, like, how often is it you get to see something like that? So we got to see that in person. I got to record it on my phone. I sent it to a bunch of people. And then that was our evening over. Ash had to go on the train, so he'd already left us. This was the last thing we did for the evening. Then we got back in. We just had a little sit there and a little drink, and then we went to bed. The next day was like, and I'll just go through, like, I've got some clips, but, like, I tried to get photos of it. It's really hard to take photos of. That's why I got the video. Like, I'm just going to zoom through. This is, like, there's going to be a bit of a time skip here, where I'm not going to go through this full video, but I will explain a little bit more. The next day, we were feeling very sore and very tired. I was getting absolutely battered by allergy tablets because the weather quality was, like, really low. It was, like, really, really rough that the allergy tablets were, like, wearing off really quickly. So had to like take one in the morning, wait for it to kick in, and then like we went out in the afternoon. So this is the Friday where we went to The Hague. And this video just isn't going to play, I don't think. So we went back to where we had food last year. So last year when I did this roundup, I showed clips from what was Suki's birthday last year. So Cost Bunny. And yeah, we went back to the same place. We intended to go to a little game store that was nearby this place, and unfortunately it was closed, so we didn't get to go. But we did go to a little like craft store. I did pick up an ornament for my mom that I've given her that she's really enjoying. We just had a little walk around The Hague because there was like bits we wanted to look at, just have a general walk around. Then it started to storm, which is quite unfortunate because I've skipped one big story of, was it this day or was it the day before? I think it was the day we went to Amsterdam. I've just realised I've skipped an important story. I'm going to roll back and then we'll go to what happened after The Hague. There's not a lot happened in The Hague. We did some walking around, we saw some stuff, and then we had food here, and then there was a storm, so we had to leave that. But when we were in Amsterdam, we had this lady approach us at the bus stop who just decided that today was the day that she was going to speak to some foreigners and spout some right-wing nonsense. And now I've got the new the new tag, Devil Criminal. I am adopting Devil Criminal. I'm a certified Devil Criminal. I love it so much. I think it's so goddamn funny. Me and Kip are now Devil Criminals. You know, the previous president before the man in charge right now, they were a Devil Criminal. And apparently, like, transgender female teachers are replacing the Bible with the Quran in America. And it's a whole thing. There's lots of things being said and lots of things going on. So it was like Ghost was a trooper through all of it. We were just laughing at this woman and making jokes in our chat about her, but it was just crazy the things she was saying. This was on like before we went to Amsterdam. She was also going to Amsterdam, but we were fortunate we didn't run into her again. But she was just like, she was a few screws loose of an IKEA table, to be sure. Anyway, here we have a monkey wearing glasses. So from The Hague, we went to a Lego store. I took a picture of this and sent it to my friend who really likes otters, who I'll be chatting to tonight. This is just trying to figure out where to go. Where we then went to Utrecht, where we then met up with my friend Zoe, who featured in last year's vlog and last year's Twitchcon stuff that we did. So we went back to see Ash, who was hanging out with Zoe for the day, and we went to Korean barbecue together. So all of us went to go and get Korean barbecue. Ash being just an absolute sides man. He was the sides king. He was just ordering sides. He didn't want to order anything that he had to, like, he didn't want to, like, have any of the meats. He's cooked. He's not a big meat man. Whereas we all were, like, throwing meats in the middle and cooking constantly. Oh, it was so good. So, so good. So, yeah, we went for Korean barbecue. It was really, really nice. Really good time. Lots of laughs were had. It was, like, very enjoyable. I bought a couple of people at the table some soju for us to try. We had, like, unlimited drinks. Maybe you can take KSI's spot. Yeah, I think he's probably slightly too timid to replace KSI, but I think we can mold him into the spot. There's now this open spot for him. We'll get Ash. We'll get Ash into the into the sideman. He'll fit in. So yeah. So we had Korean barbecue. It was really nice. We then had to split because the next day was TwitchCon, so we had to go back to our Airbnb. So this was just trying to make our way back to our Airbnb that day. Oh no, this is the next day. Because we pretty much got back, did a little bit of a drinking stream, and then yeah, was it pretty much we just did another stream? It was. We just did a drinking yap. We did a little Netherlands drinking yap. Hey, Amma. Welcome in. So this was the Friday night. It was literally just drinking and yapping. I got absolutely destroyed by Abby. It was literally just showing videos, having some drinks, hanging out, having a good time. This was the next morning on our way to TwitchCon. We did not move fast enough. So you might notice a trend here in this vlogging is that there's a lot more video vlogged content and a lot less picture taking. So next year in Berlin, I'm not going next year. I don't think. I haven't got any plans to go next year. But yes, next year TwitchCon is in Berlin. We will get to what was announced at TwitchCon, what went on at TwitchCon, and everything from relating to TwitchCon. So we got up early. We had to get up really early to get the train into Rotterdam, where we went to TwitchCon. So I'm now going to go and show you guys really quickly some of the things that we got at TwitchCon this year. So here is the badge from TwitchCon this year. Had to say everything we have. You want some point? That's fine, Kip. Oh, I'm stuck with my own clothes that are like sat behind me. Everything's moved. Throw it out of the way. Get it all out of the way. Oh, my headphones are stuck. So, TwitchCon goodies. Hey guys, I love my lord. This is the new TwitchCon badge for this year. So affiliates, we got cherries, got the I love my bard. We got just a sign that says just looking around. I picked up like last year where I had the Polywhirl. This year I got a little peepo. Got the new badge. I picked up some merch. You can see me sweating through this merch already because I'm so hot in my room. Chat, is this real? Chat, is this real? Chat, I don't know if this is real. Chat, is this real? And then Twitch also, this year for affiliates, gave us this little bag. This bag is so cool. This bag is awesome. I can go there. So yeah, TwitchCon this year it felt very different to last year. So I'm just going to go through some of the stuff I got. So I bought this shirt as some Twitch merch that I think is incredibly funny. This is official Twitch merch. Chat, is this real? We got given this as an affiliate gift, this bag. This was the they give you a bag when you walk in, just a general bag. This was the general bag that everybody got. The Twitch affiliate gifts this year was a digital SIM with free data, a Twitch branded phone stand for you to put your mobile phone on. I'm just going to lower that one so that you can't see who's messaged me. So that's now, that's going to go with me to work now. Folds up quite nicely. And they got me, well, this is what Twitch gave affiliates, a little glasses cleaning thing, because last year they gave us sunglasses, which I'm wearing this year. God, you can see how sweaty I am from wearing these and doing this hype stuff. now I can finally clean my glasses because I didn't get one of those last year. So now I can put this back on. And you can't see how sweaty I am as much because I could just like slick it away because I'm so damn warm because it's so humid and hot in the UK and I've got lights on. Yeah, we got given with this. What did we get given? One of the sponsors was Be Anyone on Camera. So we got given this Delulu like sticker from Rotterdam this year. I got this little badge in a random badge selection. We got like some ad promo stuff. One of the things I got gifted this year from Kip, who is in chat, is this very cool Magic the Gathering card. And also something that I bought was like away. It's this very cool Sinisty card. Or Poltergeist. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's Sinisty. I've got these still together in my little bag. At one point, how was it? Twitchcon was a load of fun. So I picked up some peak stickers. A peak sticker sheet. We'll sit and wait. I wish I had paused the ad break before showing everything, so we just got to sit and wait. What were the affiliate gifts? So, Doc, the affiliate gifts were a phone stand. Literally a mobile phone stand. They gave us a little camera cover for like a phone or a laptop, so you could like cover that up with a little Twitch logo. They gave us a little cloth for like cleaning glasses. And they gave us like a mobile SIM like discount code. That's what they gave affiliates this year. So like the affiliate gifts weren't that good. The actual like general TwitchCon bag was a lot better. Like this was like a lot cooler to receive. I love this bag. I think this bag's so cool. But like the actual TwitchCon stuff itself was like rough. This is what I picked up at the Artist Alley. So these are stickers that I bought at the Artist Alley. I wish I had who the artist was. I think it's Alyssa Art Shop that I bought these from. So I'm gonna have to use these at some point. Ghost, Kip, and Stargazer went to the Sea of Thieves booth and got a bunch of stickers. They got loads of stickers, so I've got some of them. Kip gifted me this badge because of our D&D campaign. So I'm a druid, so I got a little druid badge. I wish my camera would focus. Hey, camera. Alright, so that. He also got me one to give to my friend Tom. We've got another one here. A little ranger badge. There we go. And then, what else did I buy? I can't... actually, I can show this. I got the Twitch cape. There was grifters who were after this cape so bad. And they didn't get mine. I bought this fake custom Pokemon card. I think it looks really cool. I got some... One of the art pieces that I got, I think this was for the Pokemon card, was Che Creations. So if you guys want to check out Che Creations, you can. I got some Japanese Pokemon cards as well, but I didn't get anything like interesting in that. And that was pretty much it. The bag was like the highlight. The bag was the coolest thing I got at TwitchCon this year, outside of getting on my Twitch badge, getting my little Peepo guy that I picked up. So it wasn't really the... So I'm going to break down TwitchCon now a little bit more. Let me take my headphones off so I can take everything off. I'm just sweating being wrapped in all this stuff. Oh, right now I'm free from the wrappings of all my stuff. Is this real? TwitchCon this year had a very different feel to last year. While we were also missing our friend's third dinner and Cos Bunny, TwitchCon also felt, in some aspects, a lot quieter, a lot more relaxed, I'd say. So there was clearly a change in how they'd done security, but there was also like less booths there, less things set up. They had a whole hall set up for Minecraft. I don't know if I recorded any of. I sort of left the others to take recordings of that. And the artist alley wasn't as big as last year. But I did go around and meet some streamers that I wanted to meet. So let's go back to here and go through some of the clips that I took. That's the number for my bag. So I had to leave my bag behind, so I had to get a little code thing for my bag. When we were waiting for my friends to turn up, I just wouldn't tell them when I was going to start recording. There was a nice blow up dinosaur outside. We're just going to blitz through all the Twitchcon photos and videos. This is a happy birthday video. Is this going to play, or are we just going to have to skip through these videos? You'll just have to. You guys might have to wait for the vlog to see some of these. So we just got given a bunch of free stuff to go with that. This was all from inside the main stage event. So I'm going to see if I can find on the Twitch main page. If I go to Twitch, they had the main stage event on the go. And we were in the audience for it. So I'm going to see if I can find TwitchCon Europe, the intro, where you can possibly see Ghost. Let's see. I want to see the main stage intro stuff. Is it on here? It's none of this. Is that like one of the side events that they did? Where is it? TwitchCon Europe. TwitchCon Europe. Did they break it up into like a bunch of smaller streams? That's day 2. 11 days ago, 3 days ago. So I think it would be this one. This will be the opening ceremony. See if we can find Ghost in this. Yeah, you'll see. So if we go to like here if you look on the left side, I'll try and pause it to see if you can see us. But let's see. We were in like the left corner. Like I'm covering where. Let me just move my camera. Lodge your webcam. Put me up here in the corner. We were on this left side. So let's just try and jump through. Here would be perfect. We are in this shot here. We're in this group of people here. This is us. That person with their phone up there, that's me. I'm recording this right now because the intro where they did the intro where she walked on stage. These are the preamble stuff that they had going on. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Come on, Google. You guys are in the stream. I'm going to try and find you in the stream, Ghost, whilst I jump back and forth. Let's jump through. Rotterdam, round 3. Let's just jump through with the audio on. Bam, 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 bam. Where's the fairy mod mother? Where is she? This is the Minecraft stuff that they showed off. Ba, 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 ba. You know. Mod appreciation. I'm jumping through. This is the... Let's see. Here we go. Hey, look. You can see Ghost's head and Abby's head right there. There he is. That's Ghost and Stargazer. We're all in this area, which is really, really funny because I have a different perspective of this from like, where is it? I have this selfie shot of the fairy mod mother stood behind us because I knew they'd cut to them at some point. But I don't think I got the point where they did the mod appreciation section. But yeah, it was mod appreciation. Oh, it was after this. So it would have been... That was the funny clips bit. Let's see. I'm just gonna jump through this because this is all gonna be vlog content. But yeah, we were featured on the stream. It was mod appreciation. One new thing for affiliates, we have access to the bounty board now. That's all I care about. There was a bunch of other announcements about mods being able to share how long they've been a mod in chat. They've increased the bitrate of 1080p from 6,000 to 7.5k, 7,500 for 1080p. Which is quite interesting because right now I'm pretty sure this stream that you're watching is running at 1,297 KB. So, don't know what's going on there. But, you know, it was cool. There was just lots of clips from the whole opening ceremony. We saw Dan Clancy, who, it was quite cool because when we were walking through the corridor, like, to go over to this Minecraft section, Dan walked, like, between our group, and half the group didn't recognize him. And I went, "Hi, Dan!" And Dan Clancy himself went, "Hi!" and walked off. But there's a great clip in this, if I try and find it, when he walks on stage. Where is it? Is it here? Let's see if I can find it. You might be able to hear me say it. My nemesis. I had 2 opportunities to take down the notorious Mr. Clancy. Mr. John Twitch himself, and missed every opportunity. But yeah, he was walking around the show floor, he was interacting with people, it was quite cool. And then, yeah, we went to the Minecraft section. We did... I shouldn't be allowed out in public. I really shouldn't. Everyone else is going to tell such better retellings of this story. But we saw PogChamp. Look, it's me! It's me seeing PogChamp. This is where I need to jump to some of the other clips here. So, this one, there's 2 that are downloaded, so let's go this one first. Important clip. Important clip that had to be shown. Four, 3, 2, 1. I'm just showing off ghost clips now. Ghost an actual clapper. Hey, look, it's me.
I've been vlogging this entire time.
Jesus Christ, that your camera ghost makes my beard look so damn orange.
What are you watching now?
Mr. Two didn't do it. Small streamer. Didn't do it. This isn't this sub bar. There's the sub bar.
Oh god, I can't tell. Oh god. Oh my god.
It was just so hard to call him sexy, wasn't it?
Oh, it's so freaked up. All the blood rush from my head.
To you what? Cool.
We've got some good little bits. Here's Twitchcon. Here's me trying to get a photo in front of the giant PogChamp gecko. I got one. There's probably more photos of me doing this in front of this gecko or standing there trying to get photos, but other people are also walking trying to take photos. But just trying to like do that. Here's the new shirt I got, by the way. You can finally see it in this clip. Just run through everything. Go send me this. There was some cool Polyworld cards in these cool like card stands. There was mice dancing. So we went over to the UK the UK Twitch meetup. So the Twitch UK meetup. So every streamer or a bunch of UK streamers all gathered to meet up. We went over quite late, and we were writing on the mod walls. I had my mod babies, and then this is really funny, this whole bit, because whilst we were writing on the mod wall, these two streamers walked up and they were like, "Hey, have you guys seen our Sharpie? We had this purple Sharpie." As Stargazer's like writing on the wall with this Sharpie. So we ended up like talking with these two streamers. There's a streamer called Annabella, and there's another streamer called Easyverse, who both of them, I believe Annabella's live right now. We met and had good chats with both of these streamers. So here's Annabella, who we met at Twitchcon. So they're doing their Twitchcon recap and their first time playing Minecraft. And then we also found another streamer called Easyverse, who I don't think has been live yet from Twitchcon. I'm waiting for them to go live and do their roundup. So mini stream before Twitchcon. But they were so nice. They were like chatting away with us, and obviously like because we are just a bunch of streamers and we had Stargazer who isn't a streamer. It was very nice to just like, this was a little bit of networking. They were so appreciative. We were talking about Elden Ring and what we were like, how I'd helped Kip through Elden Ring, how their communities had like punished them through Elden Ring, how far they got in some of the Souls games, and like just swapping the new Twitch badge has a QR code on it, which makes it really easy to just like scan to find somebody's Twitch channels to follow them. So those are two people that we found. So I'm gonna go pop into their chats later and say that, you know, it was nice meeting them at TwitchCon. This was just waiting to go for the lads to go to the Sea of Thieves wheel spin. This is them waiting to go. And at this time, I then had to run off because I had a panel that I wanted to go to. So I went over. So on my way over to this panel, I ran into Premier 2 Pete just as I was running through. I didn't realize how blurry this photo was. I met Pete last year at TwitchCon, and I said, "Hey, wished him a good time." Thought he's gonna be too busy taking photos. Pete's so nice that when I said, "Hey, can I get a photo with you?" He was like, "You can only get a photo with me if I can get a photo with you." So he pulls his phone, like I pull my phone out to do a quick photo. He pulls his phone out to do a quick photo, which is really, really nice. We ended up seeing Pete really later on, and my friend Zoe wanted to meet Pete and get a photo with him. We happened to walk up, and I was like, "Hey, man," I thought, and you know, who knew I'll be seeing you again? And we then all got like a massive group photo with him. So he pulls out a Polaroid camera and was like, "Hey, can we have a photo taken with a Polaroid?" And he's like, "Yeah, only if I could take a photo with my camera," and pulls out his Polaroid camera. It's so like unexpected, just like pulls out a Polaroid camera for us to take a photo of him so that we could then take a picture of him in Polaroid. It was so unexpected and so funny. It was so nice. So I sat and watched the crowd control event, which was where two teams of streamers were competing against each other. So I'll explain why I'm recording this. On one of the teams, this streamer I really like called Kraken. There he is. That's my streamer. There was also like, so we got Kraken on this team as well as Sweet Anita. Like, what a combo team. It was really cool to just, like, sit and watch. I sent these photos into Kraken's community. Sweet Anita is so, like, her Tourette's really is, like, there was a point where her answer was cats, and you could tell how her brain works, because she was like, I love you, I love you, I love you, cats! It was really, really interesting to see. Yeah, I spent a lot of time here. It was like an hour-and-a-half show, and my focus was just, like, on Kraken here. And then just, like, watching the teams, having to give answers in Twitch chat. I got a photo with the giant duck for TwitchCon to use as a new profile picture in places. I might actually make this my Twitch profile picture. This one. Because I think this one's really, really good. I think this one's a really good profile picture. Or I use this one as my Twitch profile picture. I think I'm going to use this one as my Twitch profile picture. Because I think this one's really, really funny. But yeah, I got this great video of Zoe helping somebody else take photos in professional photo mode. But like, there really wasn't a lot to record at TwitchCon. It was just like any other convention. It was busy. There was just lots of people. But that was the chicken that we were getting photos on. I had to like, this is at the end. This after we finished. It really was just a convention this year. There wasn't really a lot going on. Got to see some streamers. Just got to like, I saw Lux Lupus. Just a good bit of recording there. I don't think there's much else from this for the end of the... Oh, here we go. There we go. A nice selfie of all of us to finish on. That's really it. Last year, it felt like there was a big build-up. It was the first time meeting everyone. And this year felt a lot more chill, a lot more relaxed. There was new people that were brought into this. So it was Stargazer's first time going. It was Ash's first time going. It was my first time meeting Ash in person. Like, directly in person. That was really, really nice. And it was just a really good time. But man, I had to take a couple days to recover because it was crazy. It was like a really good, really fun time. Next year, TwitchCon's in Berlin. I don't know if I'll be going next year. I'm still on the fence. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, we are still doing recovery from TwitchCon now. There we go. We've got the ending. These are just videos I've got to send. This is the rundown of the Airbnb. I think this is the last video. So yeah. It was a good time. It was a really good time. I think I was gonna stream the Sony event. I think I might just leave today's stream as the recap and also us picking what we're gonna be playing coming up. And if Ghost's gonna be streaming the recap, I'll jump in with Ghost stream later. But I directly don't think I'm going to be streaming the Sony recap because I need to run off and shower at some point during it because I have something after that. But we are going to sit down and plan out now. I can finally take these off. Jeez. Oh, you can see what's been resting on my nose. I can finally see in colour again. Yeah, we're going to plan now. Let's just move you down a tiny bit because you feel slightly too high up. There we go. Oh. TwitchCon was just to say it was a really good time is an understatement. It was so much fun. And you know, I would love to be able to go again next year, but I didn't get the chance to. I'm just gonna keep hopping Lux's chat, like I'm just gonna quickly jump into that chat and just be like, I'm just gonna mute this one now for a second while we do this, whilst I look at everything else. Let's see what we're gonna do. I need Notepad open. We're gonna pick what the next game we're gonna play on stream is. The next part of the stream is just figuring out just listen to Lux talk about TwitchCon while I figure out. We'll just have a little mental breakdown, just rest. Just put everything away whilst I listen to Lux talk about TwitchCon. put them in here. That's I'm just popping into the chat. I'm just gonna literally pack everything away. Then we're gonna go. We're gonna be picking up what we're playing next on stream. I'm just like trying to organize my desk and everything. Right. I'm gonna open Steam. I'm gonna open Xbox. We're gonna make a list, and we're gonna be picking up what we're gonna be playing next on stream. Is there a way I can do this? Let's do an app capture. So let's do window capture. Anyway, let's. I'm so like all over the place, disheveled right now, trying to figure out what I want to do. Let's just put this over here. Take this. Ugh. We're on the section of the stream now where we need to pick what we're going to be playing next. I'm going to go through the rest of the VOD later on. Right, we are now in the section of the stream. I've been sort of like disheveled while trying to figure out what's going on in this chat and just listening in. We are now at the section of the stream where I need to do a spin the wheel. Does anybody know the site that Third uses for spin the wheel? Is it just spinthewheel.io? How do I change the choices in this? Is it design? Themes? Oh, is it all underneath here? Okay. Paste entries in here. Right, cool. Perfect. So we need to go through. I don't know what I want to play on stream next as a game. So we're going to go through just my Steam library, add a bunch of games in it, and that's going to determine what we're going to be playing next. So, next on stream, we could be doing Jazz Punk, Skyrim randomizer playthrough. Let's see. The Wolf Among Us. Borderlands 4. Achievement hunting. What else have we got in this list? Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Bracket strength build. What else have we got in here? So Fallout, New Vegas, randomizer, kill them all. Let's see. We could add in a Vermintide 2 playthrough. Let's add in what else? So we could add in finish, control DLC. We could do what else is in the list of things to do? So Sunset Overdrive. Let's see what else is in my list of games that we could play through. Not Dark Tide. We've got Alan Wake series. So the Alan Wake series. So we've got Black Mesa into HL2. What else have we got in here? Ghosts of Tsushima English playthrough finish. Okay, let's see what else have we got in this list of things that we want to play. Maybe wants to die. We could do a playthrough if nobody wants to die. Let's see. Nobody wants to die. We've got Marvel's GOTG game. Let's see. Not Oblivion, not Ena, not Spider-Man, not American Truck Simulator. We could do some actually Euro / American Truck / Space Truck game. What else have we got in this list of games that we could play through? Witcher 3. Batman series games. The Last of Us. They have a space truck simulator? Yes, they do. It is let me find it and I'll link it to you in it's called Space Trucker. Where's that gone? Trucker. Star Trucker. There we go. Let me go to the store page and just copy this for you, Ruffles. If you want to take a look, here it is. I'm just going through my list of games. There's ones in here that I'd like to do. Let's see, Last of Us. There's also God of War 1. Dome Keeper. So we can do some Dome Keeper. Dome Keeper we might not do. Oh no, I know what we're gonna do. We'll take Dome Keeper out because Dome Keeper's sort of like a random one. Catherine Classic. We could do what else? Not Kingdom Come. We could do the Fallout 4 randomizer. Kill them all. We're not doing Disco. Actually, no, we could do Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium. With voice acting on. We want to do a playthrough of Celeste at some point. What else have we got in the list of games that we want to play through at some point that we've not played? We could do some Elite Dangerous. We'll put Elite Dangerous in here because Elite Dangerous to me is a space trucker. We could do Metal Gear Solid. So B. Phantom Pain and Ground Zero. We could do Death Stranding 1 into 2. Let's see. Anything else in this list that we want to play? Let's see. Not No Man's Sky. We've got Death Stranding. Oh, Firewatch. Firewatch is going on the list. This will determine what we're playing next stream. We could try and do. We could do Papers, Please. See if we can finish Papers, Please on stream. We're not doing Armor. I think that's going to be that for those games. Let's go into Game Pass. What do we have installed on Game Pass right now? We have nothing installed via Game Pass. But if I go all games, what are some games in here that I'd like to play? So what if I go with recently added newer games that we potentially might want to play through? Let's see. We could do an Outer Worlds 2 playthrough. Could do Outbound for a stream or two. I saw some really good games in it. We could do the Hades series. So we could do Hades 1, 2. Hades 1 and 2. Let's see. Easy Delivery Co. Easy Delivery Co. We're not doing a Yakuza because it's going to be too long. We're not doing Kingdom Come. We're not doing High on Life. We could do... Oh, did we put Indiana Jones on here? Indiana Jones game. We could do Star Wars Outlaws if we just stick to the main story. Let's see. We need to make one that's like a we don't know what to play sort of smaller list that we just randomize into. That could be quite fun. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else in this list real quick that has my attention. Or we do rematch, no. Division, no. We could do retro classics. Well, Xenoverse, no. We could do Dredge. Do some Dredge. We're not doing Blueprints because it's going to take us too long. We're not doing Atomfall. We've already done that on stream. We're not doing the finals. We're not doing Watchdog Legion. We're not doing Balatro streams. We're not doing Rogue Trader because there's so much talking. We could do Spyro. We've done Donut County on stream before, so we're not doing that again. We could do Crash Bandicoot, maybe. We could do Little Kitty Big City. Little Kitty Big City. We could take on another Crab's Treasure. Anything on my desktop right now that I have installed ready for stream at some point? Titan Souls. Want to beat Titan Souls at some point. Cyberpunk can go now. Oh, we got the Duck Detective. Duck Detective Glamping. And then, right, let's take all these. Our next stream game. Let me add the wheel. Or if we just go to main display. The next game that we shall be streaming is going to be decided by this wheel now. I'm allowing myself one veto. That's my one veto. So I'm taking that one out. I put that one in because Ghost bought it for me. That one I really just want to play off stream. So it's my one veto. Whatever the next one is, hands up in the air. That will be what we play. Looks like Thursday's stream is going to be Little Kitty Big City. Let's get that installed now. So Little Kitty Big City, included with Game Pass. Get that installed on Microsoft Drive. Right, is anyone else of the gang live yet? So I can raid into them. They're not live yet. Hey Ghost! Hey Ghost, go live! Hey Ghost, hey Kip, go live! One of you go live, please. Please. Emma, go live. Right, so we can now take that one off that list as well. So let's do a file. I'm going to do a save as and put this on my desktop as games to play randomizer. Go. I'm going to bookmark this page. Bookmark toolbar. So our next stream is going to be us doing a little playthrough of Little Kitty Big City. Let's do a check on this. So HLTV. We could probably do this in one stream. So we could finish this in one stream, roughly. I'm not going to go for the 100%. We are just going to probably blitz through the story. But I think it's going to be a fun little stream. Yeah, so... Was that finished? Yeah. Can I pull my camera back down now? Put it down here. We can. This is the new camera angle for the stream, apparently. For when we do, like, our game scene now. Oh, it's just broken it here completely. Let me fix that here. Logi webcam, filters, advanced mask. This is quite cool. Yeah, something's gone wrong. Uh-oh. There we go. All sorted. That's all corrected. If we go here now, done. Go here, it's done too. And we can see the games that we're doing. In the future, that's good. That's done. Right. I was kind of hoping one of the gang would be live for me to raid into. Instead, I've got to vamp. Unless we raid into Lux, who's live, who is somebody that I saw at Twitchcon. I think I'm gonna raid into Lux tonight. Unless we raid into 1 second. Let's see, is where are they? We're gonna raid into somebody we met at TwitchCon. So we're gonna do a slash raid into Annabella. If you have Duck Shake as an emote, use Duck Shake. We're gonna go in and say, hope you enjoyed TwitchCon. Wait, that's our raid message. But I hope you all have a good evening. I'll be back on Thursday with a little stream of Little Kitty Big City. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back then.